Servus from the Pain Cave and welcome to another club ladder battle, which takes us to the Loopin Lava route in Watopia with 18 kilometers and 220 meters of elevation. This time we are racing against the RHINO Squad. Both teams brought strong riders, so this will be a tough battle today. For this route, we nominated our best climbers, while the RHINO riders are a bit more versatile with both lightweight and heavy riders. Keep an eye on McKinley and Spooner, who seem to be the strongest from the opponent. We were stronger on the 20-minute PB, so we had to make this race hard from the beginning. Let's jump in. And straight from the ban, we are going all in. Red numbers from the gun. We are all sprinting. This wasn't planned like that, but both Yannick and me, we had the same idea. We wanted to get the speed up. And yeah, so after just 20 seconds, we already had a gap. And we had to continue what we started. We got a small gap, and RHINO has to chase now. I'm taking over from Yannick, and I'm pushing here 6 watts per kg. You can see it in the top left. Just red numbers here. Just red section here in the power graph, and this is just absolutely crazy. We just both used our power-ups. Yannick is having the burrito to cut the draft from the chasing group, and we already get 2 seconds to McKinley and Atkinson, who seem also to kind of break away from the other group, so they also got a gap of 2 seconds. They are trying to close down here. 20 seconds. McKinley is about to bridge to us, but he seems to lose Atkinson, who is struggling. He's the light guy. He's just having 60 kilograms, and he's not too strong on the 20-minute PBs, so seems he's already struggling. And McKinley, he's still fighting. We are also fighting. Yannick really was throwing in on the battles big time at the front. I was really struggling to hold his wheel, and McKinley, just in this moment, he is able to close down the gap, so he's with us. Atkinson is 8 seconds behind, and he's being caught by the second group, so we have 2 versus 1 here at the front, which is already pretty good. I mean, again, this wasn't planned like that. We wanted to make this race hard from the beginning, but both Yannick and me, we kind of had the same idea spontaneously, probably, to just test the guys, and then we had the gap and we had to do something about it. So we are here at the front, the 3 of us, McKinley, Yannick and myself, and the chasing group has 10 seconds of a gap here. All right, Yannick is attacking here from the group. We are trying to test the guy, test McKinley if he can. He should also do something. Like, we cannot just drag him to the finish line. We have to challenge him. We have to make him also work, close down gaps. And so yeah, he's just behind me. I'm also using the burrito now, so he is having less draft, so he needs to fight to stay with me. Yannick is in his draft, and yeah, we are here in this Jarvis KOM with 1.8 kilometers at 1.7% average gradient, and we got a gap of 4 seconds. So behind there also chasing down us and doing a lot of work here. Now Yannick is trying to break away. I'm here on the wheel of McKinley, who is also going with red numbers here at this moment. And I mean, you can see we are 8 minutes in and at an average of 5.4 watts per kilo. So these 8 minutes were just absolutely insane. We're back together at the front, and we got a gap of 13 seconds to the chasing group. So there's so much going on. Can't really cover it all. We are about to reach the top of the Jarvis KOM, where we will have another power up waiting for us, and Yannick is going for it again here. He's really strong here at the beginning. I was struggling so bad to stay with him because he really showed some amazing lags today, and he was pushing like crazy. All right, so PB for me for the Jarvis KOM with 323 watts, so just around 5 watts per kilo. And we got a gap of 8 seconds, but behind there's also a lot happening. You can see red numbers, our guys trying to rip apart that chasing group. Atkinson is asking why. We already got rid of Florian here from the RHINOs there, and also Atkinson is struggling. He lost the group, so we got the upper hand now for real. McKinley is attacking at the front. He sees that we are closing down, and then we got 4 versus 2 battle here at the front, so he's trying to make his move to not get everyone back together, but we are back together here. It's 4 guys from our team, even 5 guys. No, Martin had some issues with his trainer. He lost connection, so he is unfortunately in that second group with 4. And Spooner is also having a gap. He is 10 seconds behind. There must have happened something because he lost touch of the group. And so it's 4 versus 1 here at the front, but Spooner is chasing with 7 watts per kilo. We are also, I mean, I'm absolutely cooked. You can see my heart rate. It's never below 180 in this whole race. I was really suffering. This wasn't planned like that. Actually, my plan was to take it easy until the volcano and then just yeah, light up a firework up the volcano, set a new 5-minute PB. But of course, that wasn't possible after that start. And you can see 14 minutes in, and we are still at 5.1 watts per kilo average power. So that's absolutely insane. And now we are up the volcano, and we still got a 4 versus 1 battle here at the front, but Spooner is closing down. He is really showing some great lags as well. He's pushing 6.5 watts per kilo. He is closing down the gap, just 4 seconds anymore. Yannick and me, we were doing most of the work here up the first part of the volcano. We are always swapping positions. He's taking pulls, I'm taking pulls, but yeah, we are both kind of cooked. And Spooner is about to reach the group. He is just 2 seconds behind. We're reaching that false flat section here, going through the volcano. We had some heated discussions here on the voice chat, as you could just probably see on the bottom left. And Spooner is back, so it's 4 versus 2. Behind there is Paul and Martin from our group, so everything looks pretty comfortable at this moment. We seem to be able to win this battle, but we still want to win this race, of course. And yeah, both Spooner and McKinley, they are back in the group, so we all kind of take a minute to catch a breath here at 5 watts per kilo. But yeah, we are in that second part of the volcano, almost on top. Spooner is here, McKinley is here, and 4 guys from our team. Let's see what we gotta deal with. And Spooner is attacking here. He's pushing 9 watts per kilo, trying to break away. I'm immediately getting out of the saddle, closing down the gap. That's something I'm good at, like being really explosive immediately. So I could, close down the gap, be on his wheel. Now Patrick is making a move, but he is slowing down. Unfortunately, he had a small gap, so he could have done here something, but he's waiting for the group. So we can see the top of the volcano is almost here, and I'm just determined to show some ballistic attack. I'm getting ready, getting out of the saddle, and let's see what the guys can do. 11 watts per kilo. I'm really showing an explosive attack here. It was so tough. I was suffering so bad. You can see my heart rate is already at 187 beats per minute. But there's still this steep section coming up on top of the volcano. I got a gap of 12 meters to McKinley. The guys behind are also struggling. So it seems like McKinley versus myself. I'm just sprinting over the top here, making it to the top in 6 minutes 42. There were some slowing down moments. So it was not a great time, but still super good. And I got a gap of 3 seconds to McKinley. I'm immediately using my aero boost, hoping for that I will be able to keep the gap until the finish line. I'm absolutely cooked here. 195 beats per minute heart rate, and I'm just pushing really hard. 20 minutes in, and you can see new power BB with 326 watts, 5.2 watts per kilo average. Absolutely insane. And what a race it was until here. And I got a gap of 6 seconds to Spooner and the chasing group. Yannick unfortunately lost touch to the group. And yeah, the RHINO guys got a chase now. They're pushing at the front. I'm also pushing at the front. So McKinley and Spooner versus myself. Are they able to close down the gap? It's still 5 seconds. So far I didn't lose anything. But I was so cooked. I'm trying everything here, pushing around 4.5 to 5 watts per kilo to just keep the guys away. But you can see they're sprinting in the back. They're trying to close down the gap here. 2 seconds. I can see this is not working. I'm pushing 5.5 watts per kilo, but they are just so much faster. So no chance for me. They're back on my wheel. Everything's back together here. It's 4 versus 2, and we got 2.4 kilometers to go. So my idea was to send someone else from our team because we have the upper hand. We can challenge them. Maybe they will be sleeping. They will miss the attack and decide like, okay, we can let one go, and we will focus on the other 2 guys. Or so it's 3 versus 2. Sorry. And so that was my idea. So I asked the guys like who wants to attack, because I was absolutely toast. Like I couldn't attack anymore. And that was the idea, to send someone off and let's see if they will react, because they will need to work and close down the gap. So Carsten is going for it. He's going with 10 watts per kilo, but Patrick is chasing him, which is not ideal. That was not the plan. Like he is on his wheel going with him, and kind of making the gap smaller. I'm also trying to stay with the guys here. They're also chasing, of course, now, because there's 2 guys attacking. They can't let that go. And McKinley and Spooner, they are both going really hard. Patrick and Carsten at the front, they got the gap, and they just gotta go now. 500 meters to go. I'm here on the wheel of McKinley and waiting for these guys to make a move. just covering everything. I will definitely not go to the front because we got a gap 300 meters to go, and this looks pretty good. They got a gap of 1 second. I'm here on the wheel of McKinley. He's starting to sprint. I'm also starting to sprint, but I'm kind of scared to catch our guys, so I'm just kind of trying to stay in this draft. But it seems like 100 meters to go. We are catching them, which is crazy. They got a huge grab. I'm trying to do everything here to the line, and it's super close. Let's see, second place with just 200ths of a second. That's really sad. And you can see the result, equal points, because Yannick of our team was unfortunately disqualified since he was not registered on the website of the club ladder system. So that was our mistake, and we lost. What a shame. What a battle. We were up for a big move here because Ramping Rhinos, they were in 6th position. We are in 17th. Unfortunately, due to an administrational mistake, which can happen, we lost this race, but it was an amazing battle. And I mean, you could see it in the results. I had an average of 5.0 watts per kilo for the whole race of 25 minutes. It was absolutely insane. You can see my V-ball. I went into -6, so I left everything out there on the volcano. It was breakaway from kilometer 0 to like a huge sprint at the end. New PBs for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, a huge PB for 20 minutes with 322 watts and 5.2 watts per kilo. So absolutely insane. That was the most intense, most brutal race I ever had, but also the most enjoyable at the same time. And new FTP increase detected here by Zwift from 300 to 310. That was my big goal for this year. I asked ChatGPT some months ago in August, like, hey, what can I do? What can I train? What do I have to train to get to 5 watts per kilo FTP? And now end of November, I reached it. I started to use supplements, vitamins, proteins, magnesium, and developed my pre-race routine, trained hard, and now I reached that goal. That was absolute carnage from start to finish. Massive shout out to everyone part of this crazy race, and huge respect to RHINO for such an epic battle. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, smash subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this race as much as I did. See you in the next one. Cheers and ride on.
Remember to subscribe.